kind of a quick little piece here, and I guess a bit of a tutorial, a great way to get started. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover the canvas in all white. And just to give it so everything will flow. This is something, once again, I'm kind of experimenting with. I'm going to combine a couple things that I haven't done before. And so lots of paint here. Yeah, I probably did a little much, but hey, that's okay. I'm going to see if I can't maybe get a little bit more, get a little bit of the genie back in the bottle, huh? Okay. Now, ideally, to do this, to get the effect that I'd like to see, I'd have to have a Lazy Susan under it or something to make it so it spins and everything goes out to the side. I do not have one of those yet, so I am going to adapt, improvise, and overcome and get a bunch of this white paint off my hands. And I think I'll get a response I would like out of everything. But this has been a popular thing, a strainer. This is something I did before. And let's see if we can't get you a little closer here. Oops, a little too close. There. And so I'm just going to be pouring these different paints in. And again, we have Deep Magenta Artist Loft and my pink that I actually have mixed with pink paint with glue and water. Another Artist Loft Deep Yellow. And a mix of orange, and you can kind of see this outside, orange, and I believe this has some glue in it too. So what we do is we just start pouring paint in. I'm going to just start with a little white, and then it eventually all leaks out the side. Okay, now I hadn't seen the deep magenta and this yellow together before, but actually I really like how it looks. Okay, and some orange. And I think you can see it start to come out the bottom. Some pink. And some more deep magenta. And yellow. I'll add a little more white to the top here. If I've never told you before, this is really a messy procedure. Okay, and and deep magenta. And I'm going to mix it up and add some pink here. Vary the rhythm of things come in. All right. And I actually think everything's coming out all directions the same. It doesn't look like it's lopsided, which really helps. And just a little more white here. There. Put all these down here. Get out of there so I don't accidentally. And that's let's hit first with some heat. Okay, let's stop here and bring you in for a closer look. Okay, so normally this is where I would start tilting the canvas, or if I had a Lazy Susan, I'd be spinning it so everything goes out, but I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. Let me first get and a girl never goes anywhere without her trusty painted up hairdryer. So here we go. Alrighty. All right, folks. Actually, I'm going to show you up close. Okay, I'm back. Here is the dry, and first I thought, well, I'll just make this like a flower and have a bird through the middle of it, hummingbird or dove, something like that. But the more I looked at it, I've done it before, but I thought I'm gonna make this into a dancer. And I've done like ballerinas out of this. And I thought, no, you know, I've had a friend before that said, oh, this looks like the skirt of a flamenco dancer. So this is going to turn into a skirt. And I'm going to have the flamenco dancer here. All right, I'm going to do it. So this will be upside down for you. But first, I'm going to have to, because you know, this is going to be multi-layered, and I just want to show a shadow so it's like consistent all the way around. I'm just going to add just a little shadow around here so it gives it more of a feel of layers and consistently all the way around. Okay, let's see here. I gotta get it. And some of this may end up just being hidden by the dancer's arms. But this will give it a little more depth. It doesn't take long, and it always looks better once it's dry. Let's see here. All right, now I'll switch brushes. And I got a picture I'm kind of going from. And we will see how it ends up. Arm. And I'll do the hands much more precisely. I got her bun. And I was gonna have her facing me, but I pulled up this picture of only having like a 3/4 and I thought, okay, it's facing away and I don't have to worry about doing a face an injustice. Faces are really hard to do, especially when it's smaller. I don't do too shabby. If it's a more full, a larger face, but when it's super tiny, yeah, that's a lot harder. Okay, so I will show you what it looks like when we're done. All right, I have my finished product. It's our flamenco dancer. And I gotta say, I think it's pretty fun. Let me know what you think. Thanks for hanging out with me, and we'll catch you later. Bye.